All right, so this is going to be another channel update. I'm still on episode 3 of season 5 of Renegade. Surprise! I didn't make much progress last weekend, although I did manage to catch up my son's history book. And I managed to mop and sweep the garage, do a little vacuuming here. So need a little bit of progress, not much. I slept 12 hours Friday and Saturday again, both days. I just conked out from working in energy drink and whatnot. I managed to add a bunch of Federico Fellini movies. This weekend is not going to be much better because I've got Apostolate to the Crowd Friday night, followed by Legion of Mary, followed by Patrician meeting. I've got to close out my son's savings account. He feels like he owes restitution for the 2 Chromebooks that he broke at a school during 6th and 7th grade when he was somewhat of a juvenile delinquent. Thankfully, he grew out of it. He says he gets graces from our church, which is amazing because when I was his age, I was getting into fights and chasing girls and things like that. But he does like a girl at his school. I don't even know if she's Catholic. But it's too bad, too, because the Filipina girl at church really likes him, but he doesn't like her back, which is unfortunate. He could have 20 kids with this girl if he really wanted to. I don't know what's wrong with my son. He says he wants to work, but he wants to do bookbinding and book repair. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my son. I don't think he knows either. But anyways, at the bottom of my list, Karate Man recommended a bunch of stuff, and then he stopped. Of course, this is all 90s stuff. 1995, 1999, 1991, 1994, 1995, 1989, 1998, 1988, 1985, and 1987, 1992, 1990, 1993, 1993, 1991. Then I get down to 1,386. I've got Rome Open City, 1945. Paisa, 1946. Francesco Giori di Dio. Francesco Giori di Dio. I guess that means the flowers of St. Francis, 1950. It looks like a religious movie. I told my son about that. Il Cammino della Speranza, 1950, part of my Italian. Love in the City, 1953. Il Bodoni, 1955. Fellini, A Director's Notebook, 1969. Fellini, Sati Recon, 1969. I Clowns, 1970. Fellini's Casanova, 1976. Orchestra Rehearsal, 1978. And The Voice of the Moon, 1990. Last but not least. So, that's my list. Like I said, Karate Man kept adding stuff. And I finally added some art house movies to the bottom of my list. I'm down to 1,397. Hopefully I can pick up the pace next month with my Renegade episodes. I'm getting my very own parking spot, so that should save me some time on weekdays. And hopefully I won't have to sleep 12 hours a day on weekends. They ran out of my Red Line Extreme drink. I guess it was discontinued. After they filed lawsuits, people were, Karate Man's in the chat room. Isn't that nice? I guess people were going to the hospital because they didn't read the instructions on the energy bottle. They were drinking the whole thing when it said drink half. Of course, I drink like 2 1/4. So when that runs out this week, I'm going to get some Spike Shooter energy drink. I don't know how that's going to work. It's carbonated and it's in a can. So if I drink half of it, I guess I'll have to pour the other half in a water bottle or something. So there you go. Karate. I was just talking about Karate Man, how he loves 80s and 90s movies. He loves to add those to my list. Although there is one from 1971 called Seven. I think that's a Seven. Oh, Seven is William Smith. We try to watch every William Smith movie, not just Karate Man's tired of work. So am I. Well, I better get going because I'm just going to eat, do my rosary, and then crash. William Smith, I made Karate Man's day. Well, we try to watch every single William Smith movie, just like we try to watch every single Renegade episode. They kind of abruptly cut out Kathleen Kinmont's character, and they put some Blondie in there. Andy Sedaris is the king of the B action movies. I saw one of his movies on Joe Bob Briggs. Yeah, I got all 12 of them. You said there was a DVD set, so I looked it up and I saw 12 movies in it, and all of them all 12 were on Tubi. So that's pretty cool. I'm not. I'm kind kind of actually looking forward to that. Yeah. We like B movies on this channel. Anyways, my laundry's done. I think my water's boiling for my ghost pepper ramen. I saw ghost peppers at Safeway today, but I was too chicken because you got to handle it with gloves. If you get it in your eyes or your nose, you're gonna be all messed up. Action escapism. Okay. Mindless entertainment. Karate Man's favorite. Well, I better get going, but nice chatting with you, Karate Man, laters.